Fletcher fires Notts towards victory with bat and ball. It was a day of tug-of-war at the Cooper Associates County Ground in Taunton. When Nottinghamshire found some momentum, Somerset found a wicket, but Patterson-White and Moores put on an impressive partnership to give the visitors the edge heading into day 2, with the score 282 for 6. Patterson-White had been well placed overnight and quickly took the opportunity to pick up a 50 inside the first 5 minutes of the day, his knock coming from just 44 balls. Davey almost had him though, but Banton couldn't hold on to the tough chance. Instead, Nottinghamshire pushed on, 300 soon on the board, Moores and Patterson-White having some fun and showing some attacking intent. They were racing their way through the innings, and before long Tom Moores was threatening to join his colleague on 50, only for Lammonby to strike, the keeper out for 46 by way of a fine edge through to Davis. Hutton picked up the baton from his departing colleague, Notts now looking to put a mammoth total on the board, and they cruised their way past 350 runs, yet another bonus point chalked up. Maiden first-class hundreds come around in many ways, but not many come in the way Liam Patterson-White scored his, a first century chalked up off 116 balls with 18 fours. It was quite a fantastic century, but that would be the extent of his contribution, out for 101, pinned in front by Jack Leach. Hutton and Fletcher remained through to lunch, Nottinghamshire on the cusp of 400 at the break, with the score 397 for 8. The pair had 400 on the board for the side after the break, the dominant display from the visitors continuing. Hutton though gave Abel his third scalp, a big slash across the line lifted high in the air and taken by Davey. Luke Fletcher wasn't put off, 1 wicket left, but the big Notts bowler looked like he was enjoying his stay in the middle, and the number 10 found his way to his 5th career first-class 50, scored off 90 balls, his side now on the cusp of 450 runs. They wouldn't be able to get there though, Fletcher out in Van der Merwe's next over, caught by Lammonby, and Nottinghamshire all out for 448. If day 1 had seen the visitors edge in front, day 2 had seen them streak off into the distance, a mammoth total set, and some innings of note for them to enjoy, not least Liam Patterson-White's ballistic maiden ton. All of the Somerset bowlers had taken some tap, only Van der Merwe went for less than 3 and over. And Nottinghamshire kept up the pressure with the ball in hand. Fletcher, fresh off a 50, had Davis LBW for 1. Somerset retreated, no risks taken before the break, and no more wickets too. The score at tea, 11 for 1, time for the hosts to regroup. Abel and Lammonby got Somerset underway after the break and began to find some success, taking the side past 50. But Fletcher was in inspired form, and Moores had a taste for it too, a sprawling grab seeing Lammonby depart for 10. Abel made it 3, out caught down the leg side, Somerset in trouble. And Goldsworthy too would fall cheaply, just 5 to his name. Fletcher 1 wicket away from a fifer after a little more than 9 overs of bowling. Patterson got Hildreth LBW for 12, the score 76 for 5, and it looked like Nottinghamshire had cemented their grip on this game in just 1 session. Hutton got in on the act as well, pinning Van der Merwe in front, and the score hadn't even reached 90 when Banton got one that left him from Patterson. The only respite for Somerset was when bad light descended on Taunton and ended the day, the score 87 for 7. The side a massive 361 runs behind their visitors, who would have thoroughly enjoyed their day in the southwest. They'll return tomorrow, hoping to wrap up the innings and almost certainly with the opportunity to enforce the follow-on.